Helene Joy Ratliff had no qualms with the sudden uprooting into the forest. Though she would never say it, she secretly enjoyed wherever her sisters deigned to take her. It was difficult being the only girl who wasn't a twin, as she had no natural pair. But then again, it meant Helene thrived without so ready a comparison. The only other singular child anyone could compare her to was Robin. And he was such a grand big baby that nobody would dare to equate the two. Though Robin never got ill from the cold and had to miss so much of the fun, trapped in the bed as she was. Though Helene's idea of fun could hardly be comparable to anyone else's, while her sisters complained of winter lessons, Helene deeply enjoyed the minutiae of learning. And in intellectual regard, she was a credit to her learned parents. And as far as sisters were concerned, she was a credit to them as well.
I'm not ill anymore, I swear. I must see Addie's concert.
Yes, all right. Perhaps a bit less so for brothers.
You're such a dunce, the orphanage wouldn't even take you back. I'm not from an orphanage. Yes, you are. From that one over there. Boo!
It was her sisters who made her a little garden party, just as the winter made its gentle turn into spring. All of her local friends came, the Tollivers and Haywards, and even her new friends, the Fowlers. It was such a wonderful goodbye after spending such a lovely season together. But their home of Gray's Perch in Ravenwood called them back, and school was about to begin again, anew, much to Helene's thrilled excitement.
What is a word for worried but worse? Perturbed, perhaps. That sounds lovely.
Not that Helene could get much studying done, preparatory or final, in such a house as this. Her sisters were less exuberant about education.
You're sensible. Would you respond to a letter after a betrayal?
A betrayal? No, me either. While the other children of Gray's Perch were helped along in their studies, Helene often found herself quite finished and a bit bored. In truth, it was an imperative and frequent effort to keep herself busy. You aren't meant to read that until the third year L. Helene was nothing but practical, and figured that having access to all the books her father used to use meant she would simply get ahead. The idea of her general boredom hadn't manifested beyond that.
Elle, are you often reading ahead in your courses?
Mostly, yes.
Yes, I see. Is that all right? Will my teachers be upset?
No, my sweet girl, it's wonderful. But perhaps Arlington's pace is a little slow for you.
That's all right? I call it sublimation.
I'm proud of your resourcefulness. I'll go and speak with your mother. How's it looking? Any changes?
No, it's the houses. The upkeep on one house alone.
Do we need all of this? I know you don't want to sell Wooded Hills. I feel like a fool. It's sentimental, and that's not practical. Not if our girls' educations are being neglected. It isn't foolish. We may need to retire there.
We're much too young for that. I have an idea. Who says they all need the same education?
Perhaps I'm too modern, but I hate the idea of sending them off.
Now that's where you're sentimental. Most girls these days are finished somehow, and if we can't offer them a fortune, they'll need this education.
They're splitting us up. They're sending us away to boarding schools because we aren't rich.
Were we ever rich?